Imagine you're waiting for an important package. Two ways to get it. Option 1. You stand at your front door and yell, "Is it there yet? Is it there yet?" every 5 seconds. Option 2. The delivery guy rings your doorbell once it arrives. One is pulling, the other is pushing, and choosing the wrong one will burn your system to the ground. Watch the left side. The consumer keep asking, "Anything yet? Anything yet?" Most come back empty. Every one of those costs memory and CPU. Now the right, the producer fires one event, the consumer lights up. Done. So today we're covering the hidden axis most engineers completely miss. Who actually owns the flow control? The consumer decide when to ask, the producer decide when to send. Let's start with push. Push is beautiful when it works. The producer fires an event, the consumer picks it up instantly, near zero latency. But here's what no tutorial tells you. Push puts all the flow control in the producer's hand. The consumer has no say, and that's where things break. Watch what happens when the producer fires faster than the consumer can process. The buffer fills up, the consumer starts lagging, and then the warning starts. Then the producer fires harder and it doesn't care, it fires anyway. Buffer hits 100%, the consumer is overwhelmed, events start falling off the edge. No backpressure, no retry, no queue. Events are just gone. So push has problems. The obvious fix, let the consumer ask for messages when it's ready. That's pooling. And pooling sounds great until you realize every empty check costs money and CPU. As wasted reads pumps up, your consumer is hitting the queue 73 times and getting nothing back. And here's the subtler tax. Every message pays a latency penalty. Watch the math. The producer sends a message at 10 seconds. The consumer pulls at 12. That message waited 2 full seconds for the next pull window. Now scale it up. 3 consumers, 1 queue. They all pull at the same time. 1 wins, 2 comes back empty-handed. That's your thundering herd. Burning CPU just to discover there is nothing to do. The upside, consumer control their own piece. Built-in backpressure, no overwhelmed consumer. The downside, every empty read costs $1 and CPU, and the average latency you pay is your pull interval divided by 2. So pure push breaks under load, pure pull wastes compute. The answer isn't picking one, it's combining them together. On AWS, this looks like SNS fanning out to SQS. The producer pushes to a topic. The topic pushes copy into multiple queues. Then each consumer pulls its own queue at its own piece. Watch it work. Order comes in. SNS clones it 3 ways: invoice, email, analytics. Invoice drains fast, email keeps up, analytic takes longer. But nothing lost, nothing dropped. Independent rates, DLQ ready, no lost events. With that, you can take a rule. Push where it's fast, pull where it's safe. Producers never wait, consumer never drawn, events never lost. This is the pattern every serious distributed system eventually converges on. But here's the deeper point. Fanout itself isn't push or pull. AWS gives you both. SNS fanout is push. Subscriber get hits the instant a message arrives. Kinesis fanout is pull. Consumer recharges at their own pace, from their own checkpoints. Same shape, opposite philosophy. Now, here's the 3-question cheat sheet. Use this anytime you're picking a message pattern in a design review. Starting with question 1. Do your consumer need to process at different speeds? The question 2. Is it a disaster if an event is lost when no one's listening? Question 3. Do you need retries, DLQs, and reply control? Answer these 3 and the right pattern pick itself. Let's walk through a real one. You are building an order pipeline. invoice service, email service, and analytics. Different speeds, yes. Invoice finishes in milliseconds, analytic takes second. Retries, DLQ, reply, absolutely. You can never lost an order. That path lights up one leaf, hybrid fanout, SNS to SQS. The right pattern pick it itself. Push where it's fast, pull where it's safe, combine when it matters. Save this, screenshot it. Ship better systems. 4 patterns, 3 questions, 1 framework. Answer them and the right pattern pick itself. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more distributed system deep dives.